All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Princess. This is the Royal Food Court. I use any and all pronouns. I try to stream every day. Doesn't always happen, especially these days. As many of you know, I am the founder and festival director for the Renaissance Fair in my town, which is less than a month away. So my already spotty schedule is pretty spotty. If you want full updates on when exactly I'm streaming, you can check those out on my Instagram at BeholderTats. You can also check out updates on stuff I'm doing, like making merch for Ren Fair. I have a little bit of ink on my hands still from doing that. I am actually streaming as a way to pass time while I wait for the ink to dry. We like to play horror games, indie games, dating sims, puzzle games. A lot of just sort of whatever piques our fancy. I like to try and play with my friends. It is Princess and the food court. And what is a court? What is a princess without her denizens? But, you know, summer's busy for everyone, so I am alone today. We also do... Sorry, the cadence, the flow of this intro is a little weird. I am in Ren Fair mode, so it is very much... I'm still thinking about it, you know? I'm still thinking about it. I'm trying to get it out of my mind so I can be here and enjoy my time with you guys. That being said, here in the food court, in the royal food court, we do a Somaliach word of the day. For those of you who don't know, Somaliach is my native language. I was very blessed to be able to grow up learning it both in my household and as an elective in high school. So I try to pass that knowledge on as best I can, and one of those ways is doing this. I forgot, speaking of, to pull up my dictionary. There we go. I do have a little dictionary that I'm using that I'm pretty sure I contributed to as a teenager. Today we are going to do oh, that's why. Of course. Why did I not just know this? I have one. Jits. Grandma. Jits. Or jits. It's a preference thing, really. Boy. All right. Now that we've got our word, we have a little content warning here because this is a scary game and we're playing children. So if some people are really uncomfortable with that, and that's okay. You don't have to be here. I play a lot of wonderful games that aren't putting children in peril. So that being said, we're going to jump right into it. I don't quite remember what happened, if I'm being honest. We were invited to dinner. Her mom is, as it turns out, one of the deep engineers. Which we just saw their body. Did we see it in this world? I think so. I can't remember. This is like a timeline game also, so it's really hard to keep track of what's happening. But I know what just happened was we watched our grandma canoodle with, we can't go that way. Connive, I suppose, with Eris Eris Valentine. For the last time, there's nothing to worry about. Of course, we're not worried.
The clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Well, maybe try minding your P's and Q's.
Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
If there's anything you need knowing, you'll know it. Absolutely. If you'll just sign here acknowledging everything is accurate, you'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love of...
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
There. Would you like my eternal soul as well? Oops. Hold on. I have adjusted it so I can now snooze ads when possible. We have just started, so we do not need an ad quite yet. I've also changed how my ads work so that it's 3 minutes every hour. It feels less obtrusive than the other way I had it. So we'll see how that feels.
The clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility, then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Ha! Like he can give us his eternal soul. Can I, hide from him? I don't want to talk to this guy. I really don't want to talk to him, thank you. Girl, you're still here? The answer you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is, the figure intoned, are you prepared to live with the truth? Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Have you noticed how all the perennial harvest folks order the same drink? Decaf cappuccino with extra foam. Why? I don't know. Just thought a little odd. Pretty weird, that's for sure. Not something I need to care about. Well, the customer's always right. So you brought in early tomorrow. Can't wait. Okay. What exactly are we doing again? Going to my house? Going to see Rollo? What if I keep doing this? Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further on from here. So what's your buddy Rollo like? Rollo? Rollo. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I've just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the foul harvest. It's about damn time you tell me what this foul harvest thingy is. It's kind of a long story. Hit me with the highlights. Okay, I need to sneeze so bad. Oh my god. Woof, bless me. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal. Ooh, big deal fertilizer. It was a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. farmers loved it. Uh-oh. So Valentine's grew and grew. Sorry, I'm just going to quickly do another snooze. Wow. We're still in a scene. And then in 6 minutes, I'll let him run for real. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in town either worked for Sharper Valentine or used his fertilizer. Things were good. I'm sensing a big but. Around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died. And something changed. Changed how? Could have been a bad batch. Maybe it was in the water, or air, or soil. Nobody knows. But all the crops died. And everyone blamed the Valentines. The foul harvest. Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their job. Sheesh. The next year, the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of a crapshoot what happens. And no one knows why. Nope. I take it Rollo's farm got the short end of the stick? Yeah. For some reason, their farm was hit harder than others. That sucks. Things have gotten better since Perennial Harvest came to town. The Beacon Pines Reborn Initiative. Yep, first thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels, one town over for a week, while they decontaminated the groundwater. Oh, Normal, I'm sure. Extremely normal, definitely. We'd better get going. Anyway, he says. It's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Who's the new kid? Name's Beck. You must be Rollo. I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control.
Rollo waggled his head with pride.
You'll find we spared no expense in construction. I've seen worse looking piles of junk. Thanks! Hey, Luca, you know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah. While I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days. Thank God. Hello? Oh my God. Hello? Hello? Should we move? He goes all out, doesn't he? Always. Huh? That's so cute. Let me in. Damn it. Oh, it did it! Fuck. I didn't realize I had it. Girl, really? And it's moving? Okay. Believe in yourself. Where did you guys get all this junk in the first place? There's this guy in town named Jeff who trades us junk for snacks. Junk food for junk. Nice. So, pretty sweet security, right? It was imaginative, I'll give you that. Luca, are we sure we can trust this new recruit? I'll vouch for her. Thanks, I guess. Okay, Luca, you promised to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse.
Luca sucked in a long breath.
So, like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe they were squatters? I don't think so. It seemed more organized. Maybe if it stays up. Hold on, 1 second, guys. Can I put behind you? You perhaps. That feels a little better. Bring you guys closer. Adjust my seating. Alright, let's get back into it. Oh, ad starting soon? Maybe not get back into it. Ad starting soon? Ad in progress. Another thing that I'm trying to do while we have ads going at a specific time is to mimic the artists and the streamers I love by going into the cam view while ads are going. Just because I want to, as much as, it is great to be getting money from this. Again, thank you all so much for supporting me, for being able to let me run ads and be able to progress through this. And in doing that, I want to respect your time as well and respect the fact that people are coming here to see me. And even if they don't have the money to be able to support me, I still want to show you, I suppose, that I respect and value your time. So taking a quick 3-minute pause while we go through ads is perfectly acceptable on my end. And it feels nice to be able to force myself to take a break from game. It can feel a bit hyper-focusy if I am streaming for hours and hours on end and I'm not taking a break to let my hands rest, let my eyes rest a little bit, let my mind rest, etc. So it's useful for me. It shows that I respect and care for you guys. So yeah, that's the plan. I hope you guys have had a pretty good day. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of Ren Fair work. I have a changeling fair, is what we're calling this little mini market coming up hopefully tomorrow. I am streaming tonight because the weather is thunderstormy. Yay! Maybe we'll hear some of that. I heard a thunder roll a little while ago, although the clouds are looking to be parting a little bit, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I've done a lot of great work for Ren Fair. There's still so much more work that needs to be done, but we are moving along and things are okay. Hello? Oh, that's so big. I don't know. that will be able to fit all that in there. But that's okay. That's not my problem. That's what I have a social media manager for. It's so nice to be able to have a social media manager. It's time to go. The ads are over. Oh, I didn't actually click it. Haha. When the men pulled me in, I saw some sort of equipment running. A man pulled you in? Yeah, but I got away. You keep saying it was a man. They were wearing a mask, right? Yeah. Then it could have been a woman. How did you get away? I grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. They let go and I ran. Dang! That's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma. Yeah, that's the other part. On our way here, Beck and I saw Eris Valentine meeting with Gran, wearing the same sort of hazmat suit.
Rollo let out a low whistle.
And they weren't there for idle chit-chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup. So, let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit. And then you saw your gran in the same suit talking to Eris Valentine. Pretty much. I'm beginning to think this town is kind of awesome.
Rollo and Luca shot back a look.
No offense. And so we can logically conclude aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town. And the leader is your gran and she's trying to murder you. First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens. Second, it couldn't have been my gran at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged. But she's definitely hiding something. Maybe. Your gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is sit around all day making jam. What could she possibly have to hide? I don't know. We haven't talked much since she moved in. Moved in? Your gran isn't from here? No, she came a few months back to take care of me after his mom went missing. Did you know your gran before? Not really, no. It'd been a year since I'd seen her. Luca, don't take this the wrong way, but are we sure your gran is on the up and up?
Luca gazed out the window.
I'm just saying. It sounds like strange stuff has been happening since she showed up. We could say the same thing about your family, but you're right. Luca, your gran is hiding something. And Pa always said, folks only bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house. If my gran is really hiding something, don't you think I would have noticed by now? That's kind of the whole point of hiding something. I guess you're right. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear, and we can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop. You can count me in. Okay. This might be a little bit of a short stream today. Not that much shorter than usual. I usually stream for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I am frankly hungry. I did a lot of work today. I deserve food. And my roommate is coming with food soon at some point. So, When she gets home, I will probably dip so I can go scavenge and rest. Maybe. Or make the site map.
Chapter 6. Secret Lair.
Layer as in like onion, not layers in like mwahaha.
Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
Uh-huh. What time is it? I'm not answering that. Where's Grant? Oh, good, it's my friends. Rollo, what on earth is that? That ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this! It helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Oh, hiccups. Sorry. Joke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast is clear? Yep. Whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most days. Very well. The game is afoot.
Luca and Beck rolled their eyes as Rollo strutted across the room.
If I were a Gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it.
Rollo flung open the cabinet with confidence.
Aha!
Coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Well, maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers. Eureka! She's lit a fire in order to burn the evidence. She keeps that fire going every day, Rollo. Drat, it may already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash. Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Luca, is there anywhere your Gran doesn't want you to go? Yeah. The closet upstairs? So maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first. Sorry, my roommate is texting me. None of it's fully important, just memes. No dice, it's locked. Well, well, well. Look who stands to reason now. And I have no idea where the key is. If it really is important, then she probably keeps it with her. anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Who has ever thought I am going to take this important thing and huck it into a bush? True. Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary? Well, she is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway. I can't reach the latch.
A look of realization crept onto Luca's face.
Oh, that's so much. Okay. Thank you, Hinox Killer, for redeeming Lose the Glasses. Glasses are gone, and we'll see how I have to adjust from there. Thank you. As a reminder, there's some fun little things you can do with your points. Make me lose my glasses is one of them. You can also make me stretch, eat, drink water. Many possibilities.
All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
All right, Rollo. This is your time to shine. Ah, yes. You've called upon my expert detective skills. And now I shall proceed
Before he
with...
could finish, Luca scrambled up Rollo's back.
Hey! This isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick. And every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. This is beneath my standing. I think I hear thunder. Stop complaining and hold still. Got it.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them.
I think it might just be dishware, guys.
Their eyes searched for anything amiss, but the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
It's like it's glass. You can see through it. Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. I don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh, hey. Let me just yank on this random
As Beth
teacup
pulled
and...
on one of the teacups, it slanted forward with a hollow click.
What? Huh?
The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
No, for real? Because I was thinking there's a weird amount of house up there compared to the amount of house down here. Seems like your gran has been doing some remodeling. Dude, only two types of people have secret layers. Evil masterminds and superheroes. So, which one do we think she is? We're about to find out. Okay, so more of the unhinged conspiracist type. Oh, wow. Yeah, this cannot be good. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions.
Luca jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter. For a long moment, he just stared at it.
The text here is like big enough that my lack of glasses doesn't fully matter. What do you got there? It's my dad. Looks like some of his old medical files. Your dad was a doctor?
Luca nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rollo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through
What
the
the
pages.
hell?
He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
How about you actually read some of it? One sec. Dense documents such as these are a lot like a cheeseburger. It's best to skip straight to the middle. That's where all the meaty bits live. Wow, I had no idea we were in the presence of a preeminent squalor and dense documents. And cheeseburgers. By all means, proceed.
He stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a monocle.
Ah, here we are. Follow-up examination of Terence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperature continues to drop. He now describes soreness of muscles and joints. This is similar to symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilby just a few days past. Still waiting on lab results from Joseph.
Looked up with heightened surprise.
See? Creepy. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. That's not your voice. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph? That's Mr. Nuncreed's name. Wait.
Rollo's finger traced across the page.
There's more scribbled in the margins. Could be contagious. Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental. Let's go closer a little bit. Lab results only raise further questions. It's like he came back to this report later and made those notes. Or someone else did. So it might be related to something else.
Rollo scanned through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. This disease or whatever it is progresses so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind. Exacerbated by the loss. Enough is enough. I need to take matters into my own hands.
Luca, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it say next?
Rollo rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends. What? There has to be more.
Luca frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Luca, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What did he mean enough is enough? How did he take matters into his own hands? This is bullshit.
Luca slammed the drawer shut.
What do we have here? Barrels marked caution explosive. And jam jars. That's enough jam to feed the whole town. What kind of incendiary jam is your gran making? She wouldn't have had me walk around town delivering bombs. Right? Only one way to find out. I think there's different ways.
Rollo casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger
Don't
in the jam.
eat it. Huckleberries.
He smacked his lips.
A hint of brown sugar and ink. What?
Rollo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing
Don't
out
eat
a
more
soggy
of it.
slip of paper.
Aha!
Rollo offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean.
It's addressed to Mrs. Fratelli. A grand jam gram? It says, last night I used the disguise Eris provided to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go. Oh man, are they doing a heist? Whatever it is, it can't be good. So more bombshell than a bomb, am I right? You knew him, so I'll let it slide. But I'm the bad joke guy around here. That didn't get me any achievements, and people are talking to me about business while I'm trying to play a game. Solve
A
mysteries.
spider web of string connected photos of people from the town, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Well, she sure has kept herself busy. Is your girl a serial killer? Cause I'm starting to get a vibe. Don't be ridiculous. Sure, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town out of the kindness of her heart. She put little symbols by some of them. Yeah, Mr. Nuncrete has a check mark. The clipboards are all inside a big circle. My moms are both on here. Both with question marks. Gus Valentine has a question mark. Eris has a question mark that's been crossed out. Mr. Kier has a bullseye. The killer has chosen her next victim. We don't know what any of this means. Whatever it means, it's probably not good.
They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool. This looks like a treasure map. Not every old map is a treasure map, Rollo. Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map. Can't fault that logic. Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance to town. And if we follow
Rollo
it,
carefully traced the path with his finger.
it leads right
He
to
jabbed down at the end point.
Town Square? That's the fountain in the middle of town. What a weird place to hide treasure. Rollo, that doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path on the map has the same symbol as those explosives over there. So it's not hiding treasure? Real bummer. Rollo, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month? The festival! Gulp. Did you just say gulp? This feels like a gulp kind of situation. Everyone will be gathered near the center of town. She's gonna blow up the festival! Not if we stop her. Okay. What was that?
Luca looked up from the map.
What was what? No, I heard it too. That was the front door. Which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs. Shh, quiet. Hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light, and they became statues in the dark. Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps. The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall. Then suddenly, it stopped.
She's gonna notice that the thing's open,
Without
right?
realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other.
I don't think she's bad. I don't think Grandma's bad. I think this is some sort of revolutionary thing against whatever's
A
happening.
muffled male voice broke the silence.
Hello?
A final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Anyone down there?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump.
Yoo-hoo. I'm not here to hurt anyone.
Thump.
I'm just here to help. Just...
At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Guess it's nothing.
Rollo shifted suddenly. Luca gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Rollo, don't.
It was too late. Rollo was already inching toward the stairway. He screeched as he charged
Oh
toward the
my
shadowy
God,
figure.
Rollo! Flaming chicken coop!
With all his weight, Rollo tackled the man to the ground.
We were fine. We were going to be fine. Rollo? Mysterious creepy man? Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I don't know if I had it. I didn't know if I had it in me. But there was only one way to find out. Holy crap, Rollo, that was awesome. Wait, did you just kill that person?
Luca scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground. Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
You sure clobbered him good, Rollo. He's knocked out cold.
As Beck flicked back on the light, Luca and Rollo both gasped in stereo.
Mr. Tolliver.
Chapter 7. The Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver. Still unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair. His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string.
Huh? We tied him up?
The kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan. One thing was certain, they couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go. They needed to know what he was doing in Luca's house. After some deliberation,
Before
it
you
was
clobbered
decided.
him? I guess it's only good cop, chill cop.
They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
I'll handle this. Just gotta play it cool.
Luca walked calmly to the light switch, flicking it off and on a few times. Mr. Tolliver shook his head, gathering his wits.
Golly, I sure got my bell wrong.
He looked over to find Luca, who returned a calming grin.
Sorry, Mr. Tolliver. This was all a big mistake. Luca, what's going on here? Why do you have me strapped down? No one's fault, really. Rollo just got a little startled. Rollo's here.
Rollo and Beck emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
Well, all right. Mistakes happen. You kids gave old Hiram a good scare. Let's just get me out of these ropes and call it even.
Luca glanced over to Rollo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. Tolliver, why are you in my grand's basement? I'm here to help, of course. Help with what? What's my gran up to? If you'll just cut me loose, I can show you. How do I know we can trust you?
Mr. Tolliver exhaled with disappointment.
Luca, have I never ever done anything wrong by you? No. And since your gran moved to town, haven't I been nothing but welcoming? Whoops. I tried to check something and then I clicked something weird. We're okay. Yeah. So why would I turn my back on your family now? It's just... all this stuff seems pretty weird. A board with names of people from town. An archive of my dad's old disturbing patient notes.
Luca gestured to the corner.
Barrels of explosives. I can explain everything. You just need to untie me. You kids deserve an explanation.
Luca looked again to Rollo and Beck. This time they shrugged. Luca began to slowly loosen the bindings. Mr. Tolliver gently rubbed his wrists.
That's a good leg. This'll all make sense in time.
He edged imperceptibly toward the stairs.
He's gonna
as he
run
spoke.
away! You see, this town has secrets, Luca. A very dark past indeed.
Before the kids had even noticed his movement, Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
A past that must be brought
He
to
punctuated his final words by flicking the switch and rushing up the stairs.
that. Son
Beck
of
darted
a...
to the wall and turned back on the lights. It was too late. Rollo confirmed what they all heard.
He just locked us down here.
Mr. Tolliver's muffled voice came from behind the door.
I wasn't lying, you know. This is for your own good. You kids just keep Tot down there and let the adults handle this.
They looked bewildered at each other.
What do you mean? Play cool, huh? Not now, Beck.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation.
It was my only choice.
This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic.
No, it isn't. Hello? What's happening? Is everything okay? Both of my screens froze for a second. Okay, we're okay.
For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end.
No!
Well, we certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement.
Ah!
Back to the drawing board.
What can I change? Rumble? Lavish helps nowhere.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
You sure we can make it home before this storm kicks off?
Luca surveyed the roiling clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Care to calculate those odds? Help me inside, you two, before you catch a cold. Oh, in here? Oh, I'm staying at her house? Luca, Nelly, will you keep trying? Luca, Nelly will keep trying to reach your grand on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry. Not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest? Okay, so it's just sort of hang night?
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum. Gum?
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Chewed that one for 47 days.
Luca wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
It's weird, I
Beck
know.
looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird? A little. But weird can be cool. That's right, Luca. Weird can be cool. Oh, wow. Rollo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not that exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bones. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Luca flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on these. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Ah, shucks.
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Luncheon.
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and the Fairview Condors. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry. Was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards. Some did flowers. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So you moved around a lot? Yeah, that's the thing about having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. These flowers would last longer if you put them in water. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, you cared enough to keep them. As long. Luca, can I ask you something? Of course. Dang, did that hurt? I'll be honest, that hurt more than I expected. Well, at least you looked cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Well, Rollo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
Yeah. I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? I guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little, don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So then, what do? When you don't know what to do. Dad never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own though. You gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know. Something. I'm gonna register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change.
Luca let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Ah! Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate that I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Ah!
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
I just want to be alone, okay?
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow, I actually feel a little better.
As abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Thanks. I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. See you and Rollo at the festival? Sounds good. Luca, don't let the universe jerk you around.
Beck gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in.
Okay.
Chapter 5. Friendly Feud.
Okay.
The air was heavy with a hard rain's residue.
Once we're done with this little intro, we are going to end for the night.
The smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace.
I'm hungry, and people keep talking to me, and some of them are as much as I'm telling myself I'm taking a break for the rest of the night from admin stuff. Some of it is important admin stuff that I need to get to before the end of the night. So,
He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone, not even Rollo.
oh,
But it's not like this changed anything. Rollo was still his best friend.
yeah,
Adding it back to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes.
for sure.
This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Saved today, right now. Well, excellent. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you again, Hey Nox Killer, for redeeming all of those points to make me take my glasses off. And I will see you next time. Bye.